you was fucking. These motherfuckers love it to be a soldier. Must maintain composure at ease. Don't like it's complicated.
Oh, life is complicated, yes, but it is Monday night, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Keyboard Warriors Monday Night MMA Hangout. My name is Eddie Law, host of all your Keyboard Warriors podcasts. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the show. This is your show. Any topics you guys want to bring up, any comments, any questions, we tackle it all. Just throw it in the comment section. This is the coolest comment section as anybody else. Oh, Priya, what's up, guys? So good. Hey, appreciate it, man. Nice little thing that StreamYard does. We are live everywhere, by the way. YouTube, Sportscaster, Twitch, Twitter, Periscope, and Facebook. So pick a spot. We're everywhere. Everywhere. You can't get rid of us. So anyway, welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. Coming off ended up being a pretty solid card on Saturday. The Waterson Hill card. A lot of people were talking trashing this card, of course, and understandably so. On paper, it didn't look that great. So we can start breaking it down now. In fact, let me pull it up for you guys. Hope everyone's having a good little Monday night here. All right. First fight of the night. Sabina Mazer with the third round submission over Justine Kish. Should probably be it for her, but she'll probably come back somehow. She's tough. Brian Barberena gets the decision over Anthony Ivy. Brock Weaver, the second round, submitted in the second round. And a lot of people were happy by Jalen Turner getting that done. Nobody likes Brock Weaver. Not after the whole dogfighting thing. And he tried to play it off like, oh, we're just playing, bro. Like, okay. That's Mike Vick about that. Alexander Romanov with the second round submission win over Roque Martinez. And I know there was like a little bit of, I think Martinez said something about that. Forgot. I don't know if you guys know anything about that, but I missed a good chunk of I missed the prelims for sure. And I missed a decent chunk of that main card, to be honest with you. Kevin Kroom with the upset first round submission win over Roosevelt Roberts. None saw it coming. Okay, maybe some people saw it coming. I definitely didn't. And then Shajara Eubanks the decision win over Julie Avila, which I was very surprised about. All right. Main card, Billy Conantillo gets the third round TKO win over Cal Nelson. Bobby Green, another decision for Bobby Green. Hey, maybe it's a thing now. We guess that win. This is the fight that was just like, bro, what? Ed Herman gets the win, and this is a weird one. Like, I'm not even sure what happened. All I know is Ed Herman was like, he just seemed like he was playing something up. It was just weird. So in that second round, the referee called a foul. Peronese, Rodriguez threw at him, and, on a Herman, it's cool, whatever. I get it. Herman got the time to recover and all that. It was weird. I think Dana White was pretty pissed about the referee, actually. It was super weird. What else we got on that one? That was just a weird one. Let me see. It was just, no, Siri. My fucking phone thinks I could say Siri every 5 minutes. I swear, I'm so sick of Apple phones or Apple products. Mind you, I'm on a freaking MacBook. So, anyway, Ed Herman gets a win somehow. It was weird. It was controversial. It was just whatever. Then it was good, man. Good to see we're going to get a dub. We were both at the Barn Burner Luque fight in 2019, right? Hey, what's good? Glad you were able to join us for another one. It was definitely the ref. So I'm not blaming Ed Herman for taking the win. He should. I am saying I'm not counting it against Mike Rodriguez. Unfortunately, it's on his record, but I'm not counting it against him. All right. Roxanne Modafferi, of course, she pulls up a decision win over Andrea Lee. I picked Roxanne Modafferi to win this fight. I'm past picking against her. Every time I pick against her, she wins. And I picked her, she won. Go figure. Honestly, I just didn't think KGB had it to beat her. Although if you look at the stats, they're pretty close. I think it's mostly the takedowns that got it for Roxanne. Otherwise, if you look at the numbers, like significant strikes, Andrea Lee landed a bunch. Dude, there was times where Roxy would get hit and she would look confused as hell, and she would just throw whatever. It was almost like she threw the combo she had memorized, like in training, which we're supposed to do. Like, you're supposed to resort to your training, but it almost looked like the combos that she knew. Like she would hit air and then swing like a hook and land it. It was kind of hilarious. But regardless, she gets that win over KGB Lee, which is a pretty big win over that name. Comment worthy, man. Get submitted getting taken out in that first round by Ottman and Zaitar. Kama Worthy was not only knocked out, he was overwhelmed. And that's not what we expected Kama Worthy to be. Overwhelmed. He did not have anything. Like I was honestly watching the fight. Like, why'd you even show up, dog? You know. So straight up, it was just a rough one. All right. And then the main event, Michelle Waterson gets a decision win over Angela Hill. And this is one that I want to get everyone in the conversation talking about. Who do you think won that fight? There's a lot of people saying Hill got robbed. I'm not one of those people. I think the fight was super close. And yes, Michelle took her down and hugged her. She took her down and hugged her. What are you gonna? By the way, she got a brown belt. Congratulations. She got a brown belt. But she just took her down and hugged her. Saw takedowns, mind you, but took her down and hugged her. The one time. It was weird. Right? That being said, phenomenal fight. Great fight. We did not expect this from either one of these two. There was a lot of talk before, mostly from Angela. It was what she called bitch fucking season or whatever. It was fucking hilarious. A lot of talk from Angela. I did not think it was going to live up to it. It lived up and then some. Hey, what's up, dude? What the fuck is Lee doing? She has so much hype coming into the UFC. She hasn't improved at all. It's almost like when guys get to the NBA or the NFL, right? They were like phenoms in high school and they were killed it in college. And they finally make it to the pros. And then they go, okay, I'm here. I'm good. That's kind of how she is. Like, okay, I'm with the UFC. I'm good. I remember when she was fighting Invicta. I got to see her fight in Houston on a card with Michelle Waterson. But when Michelle lost her belt to Tiburcio, that Houston card, I was there. And I remember watching KGB and I was like, damn, she's crazy. That girl's nuts. She's good. You're right. Hasn't improved very much. Angela won that fight. That's a close call to draw. Yeah, I think it was. I would have honestly preferred a draw over the win, just because it was like, to me it seemed more. It seemed like a draw. I thought it was gonna be a draw when they're reading the scores, and then they split it. So it was strange, sure, but that's how it goes, man. What's good? You had Hill, yeah, I get it. Like, I'm not saying Hill got robbed. I'm saying it was that damn close that it probably should have been a draw. But it's that takedown. That takedown, the riding time, man. It is what it is at that point. So, as far as what's next for either one of them, I would love to see a rematch. That was a great fight. I would love to see a rematch. I don't think we'll get it anytime soon. What's up, Drew? I don't think we'll get it anytime soon, but I would love to see a rematch again with these two ladies, maybe sooner than later. But we'll see. I missed it. I was at work and then I ended up jumping on a show with Monique. So my bad, but I am gonna catch it. I probably have to go back and watch it. So, but yeah. All right. Moving on. Let's talk some of my headlines here. Y'all see, again, we're not making it super political, but y'all see that story, that video with Colby and Trump, and then Colby, like, I guess it's one of those things where it's like, Donald Trump's like, hey, I'm just gonna hype him up, pump him up, whatever. And then Colby goes to shake his hand, and Trump does one of these noodle hand things that he does. And for some reason, I don't know what this was about, but was he trying to kiss his hand? Because that, like, to me, it looked like he was like, yeah, thank you. Like, he was like, nodding his head, like, hey, thanks, cool, thanks. But it looks like he kissed his hand, and I'm sure he didn't. But it looks like he's trying to kiss his hand. It was kind of fucking hilarious. That was some awkward stuff. Every time. Colby just comes off as awkward sometimes. Not all the time. He mostly comes off like a dick, but he comes off super awkward, like that kind of shit. He can't feel good after that. I mean, he still got a video with the president. I'm sure that helps, but he can't go back to his like hotel. And, it's like one of those things. Like, you're like in the morning before you go to work, you're in the shower, and then some embarrassing ass shit pops in your head, and you're like, God fucking damn it! Like, in the shower, you get loud. Shit that happened years ago. That is what I think Colby probably feels like today. After that got huge. Yep, definitely good. Much punch, yes. Head kick was good. What pissed me off was that Gadela wanted to start chirping. I said, don't go there. You lost Andrew. I saw your tweet. Yeah. She goes off saying what is it like she's gonna go cry now, Hill's gonna go cry again, something like that. It was just, bro, why are you talking? Like, you know, who else did that? Like, it was just kind of stupid. So I hate people do that. Like, yeah, fucking yeah, I told you so. Tell you what, if Masvidal had lost the fight, I think when Masvidal lost to Usman, didn't Edwards start talking shit? I don't remember. Yep, we're all in the house now. We're getting there. Oh yeah, Daniel Madrid got a big win. In Bellator. And I said big win because it's his first fight in Bellator, and it's a nice step up from LFA. And LFA pretty solid. It was honestly one of those things where you, like, in strange times, and I know Mr. Van Zant had to pull from the fight due to COVID and and all that stuff, but we did see Patrick Casey come in on short notice, a 70-year fight at 185 against a much bigger 185er, and I wanted to see Madrid's ground game, but I think at the end of the fight, if you guys heard on the mic, he goes, the jiu-jitsu guy can strike, something like that. And so I'm super happy for him. Super happy for him. He's a great dude. So good for him. A lot of people had it going 2-2 going into the fifth. Who do you guys think won the fifth? I had Hill. At the end. She had Michelle at on her back on the cage, but again, I thought it was that close. I think it was close enough to say she wasn't robbed, but I think it was close enough to be a draw too. I thought it should have been a draw. You know what I mean? Excuse me. You don't nod your head like that to someone. He tried to kiss Cheeto's hand like a cast off the bat. Bro. Yeah, hey, look, man. Bruh. Kiss the ring, bitch. Basically what he did. Like, you know what I mean? That's what it seemed like. November 7th, main event. I think it's rumored to be Leon versus Wonder Boy. That'd be dope. Ferreira versus Dober also announced. I saw that one. We have to talk about this weekend's card and include predictions this time. Yep, I actually already have that pulled up. We'll pop it up here in a minute. I know this is MMA related, but thoughts on Canelo suing Golden Boy Promotions, the Zone, and Oscar. I don't blame him. No, I don't know I really don't know the what's it called, the terms of his contract with them. But I mean, Golden Boys, I mean, they're not dying, I don't think. But Oscar's trying to come back to fight, and he's trying to play it off like, oh, for the love of the sport and all this stuff. Like, I don't know, dog. Like, looks like you're looking for a money grab. But I'm not one to talk about too many people's finances, because I don't know them. But if Canelo feels wrong and there was something there, there's got to be something there. Has anyone seen his complaint? Because I haven't seen much of it. Let me see if I can pull something up on it. Let's see. Maybe I can pull up something for you guys. Sheds light on the issue with Golden. Okay. So Canelo Alvarez coach sheds light on the issue with Golden War Promotions. If I can ever get the stupid article to pop up. I swear, the internet everywhere has been like shit. Either that or this website is shit. Sometimes you get those like little sites that like don't have a lot of bandwidth and all that, so it kind of sucks. All right, here we go. This is according to CBS Boxing. Okay. The complaint was first reported by The Athletic, which obtained a copy of the 24-page lawsuit stating Alvarez, currently ranked as the top pound-for-pound boxer in the world by CBS Sports, is seeking at least $200. Oh, God. He wants $280 million in damages based on what is still owed to him, plus lost sponsorship and gate revenue from the $350 million deal he signed with the Zone in 2018. Wow, he did not get paid is basically what he's saying. Quote, I'm the pound for pound number one of the world. I'm not scared of any opponent in the ring, and I'm not going to let failures of my broadcaster or promoters keep me out of the ring. I filed the lawsuit so I can get back to boxing and give my friends a show to deserve. Oh, they must be keeping him out of the ring then. That's weird. Okay. The lawsuit comes off the heels of more than a year of distrust and bickering between Alvarez and his promoter, along with the recent impasse with the Zone that has made the prospect of the Mexican icon's return in 2020 increasingly unlikely. The 30-year-old Alvarez saw his proposed May return against 168-pound title holder Billy Joe Saunders canceled due to the coronavirus outbreak. After discussions for a September return fell apart largely due to the lack of a live gate, Rumors of a November return hit a dead end when it came to light. The Zone claiming Alvarez was violating the terms of his deal, but not seeking a premier opponent. Reportedly offered half of his guaranteed $35 million purse per fight. Okay, so that's what it is. He wants to get the money he feels he's owed. And a premier opponent. Does the Zone not know how boxing works? They have no premier opponents. Fuck out of here. So, look, man, boxing's a dirty game sometimes. And sometimes you got to do what Canelo's doing, get paid. I don't blame him because look, man, promoting is a dirty game. This is what it is. Very few do it cleanly. And sometimes the promoter gets screwed or the fighter gets screwed. And a lot of times the promoter rather have the fighter get screwed first. You know, it's what it is, man. That being said, I don't know if his lawsuit will go anywhere. We'll see. Different style matchup on late notice and still got it. Madrid is the man. Yeah. Dude, Patrick Casey was throwing that right hand, trying to take, like, he was like, I'm throwing it to God. Let's go. If you win a close split decision, you don't get the right to act like that. Act like you won hands down. Claudia has lost it, charging 50 months for OnlyFans. Is she still doing that? Is she still doing that? Because that's hilarious. Tony versus Dustin, what happened in 2020, says Tony. Tony's asking Dana, he was hitting up the UFC and Dana White, like, pay this guy so I can fight him, damn it. Because Dana was just like, that fight's dead. That fight, look, man, that's a big fight. And I get there's no live gates right now. Okay. But put that on a pay-per-view, man. Put that as a co-main of a good pay-per-view with a good main event. And you're going to sell pay-per-views like crazy. The hell? I watched the fight last night and the guy punched him in the anus. You see it? Did not. I don't even know what fight you were watching, dog. I heard it was a money contract issue, right? That's what it was. But Tony said he wants Dustin and only Dustin in the UFC, or Dustin will give in, take the fight, or pay what he wants. You know what? Dustin is one of those dudes that I think will stand his ground, but behind the scenes with boxing is a shit show, right? There's almost to make the fights. It's not their job. They want a Canelo Triple G3 so bad. Who doesn't? I don't want to see that fight again, honestly. But that's a huge fight. It's just hard to do that right now without a live gate. The live gate for that fight will be so massive. So massive. So massive. So, yeah. So, yeah, it's it was a massive fight, or massive fight that would be a massive fight. But the problem is they don't have the live gate to cover it. So, like, what do you do? Like, has there been any big boxing matches during COVID? I've seen a bunch of small ones, but anything like massive, like a Canelo or like they're talking, you know. Oh, okay, there you go. God says they're talking Wilder versus Fury 3 at the Raiders new stadium in Vegas, 10 to 15,000 fans. Thoughts? Who did? NFL stadiums are doing 27%, but is that even going to be money? Like the money, like money to be made there? Like, is that enough people to come in to make that live gate worth it? I think you're going to see a lot of big fights get pushed off, other than maybe UFC, but you're going to see a lot of big fights get pushed off, because there's no live gate. So, Canelo would just get gifted a decision again, and you might be right. I want Fury versus Joshua. Only boxing fight I'll ever talk about. Why they're blaming on walkout gear. Yeah, I said it was 40 pounds. Like, come on, man. It's not like you didn't rehearse with that thing. You wore that shit before. Come on. So, anyway. Keep it going, folks. Keep it going. What else we got in the headlines? Y'all see that Naveed Afkari, that Iranian wrestler, was executed? Now, I read the story on it today, and it was like he was accused and somehow, I guess, convicted, or he somehow that's okay. They said he stabbed a guard to death during this protest, right, in like 2018. But there's also a video that came out, and I haven't seen it myself. I heard about it, that said that he was tortured into confessing the murder, which is insane. And so you wonder exactly what's going on with that, because it's just weird, right? Like, you're gonna get tortured into confessing for a murder. Like, come on, man. Exactly. He was being tortured to the point where he decided to confess. So then they executed him. And Dana White put out a video, reached out to Trump trying to get some help. But apparently there was nothing they could do. And the Iranian government didn't wait. But that is definitely one of those things they do to quell protesting, right? They've done it before. Other regimes have done it before. Other countries have done it before. So it's a sad, sad thing to see. It really is. But it's like events like this, stuff like this, when it happens, that like leads to something different, right? To something changing. So we kind of hope, we really do hope that somehow, you know, they get, they get him like some justice or something. But he's going to be one of those things where I don't know. It sucks, man. I hate fucking seeing that shit. That's sad as hell, man. It sucks. Also, Bobby Green talking about it, right? Tends to backfire when the guy has a name like Naveed. What do you think about Joe Rogan getting Trump and Biden on his show? I think it's not going to happen. I think Trump was smart to come out first and say, yeah, I'll do it. Because he knows Biden's not going to do it. I mean, had Biden jumped on it immediately, like, yeah, I'll do it, Trump wouldn't have done it. Honestly, I think this is one of those. I think Trump knows really well that Biden's not going to jump on it. Man, Tim Kennedy putting Joe on the spot like that, though. Well, sort of. I think Rogan kind of put himself on the spot. So yeah, it's damn. That'd be weird, right? That would make Rogan Oprah-ish, right? I mean, does that make sense? That would make Rogan huge. If he somehow got Trump and Biden in a room to do a 4-hour podcast, first of all, I don't think he would do it because I guarantee both campaigns will come in like, you can't ask about this or this or this or this or this. And first of all, Joe Rogan's going to be like, okay, bro, aliens, real or not? And then he go into like, okay, you were friends with Epstein. Okay, you were friends with Epstein. You were pictures with Epstein. And you've been accused, and there was all these lawsuits, and those were all, even though they were settled, so it's supposed to not even be known about. Who was it, QAnon, or whoever the fuck put all that stuff out, or Anonymous, put out all the Trump, all the lawsuits that they had against Epstein and Trump. There's no way they would let him ask about that. They're not gonna let Joe ask Biden, bro. You've been in government for 47 years. What the fuck? Where have you been? A lot of the policies that, unless honestly, back in the day, policies that Biden has pushed that were honestly anti-minority, if you think about it. So, I don't know, man. I would watch. I'd tune in. Oh, yeah. I think we'd all tune in. It'd be the most watched podcast ever. Fucking ever. It's just not going to happen. It's not going to happen. So, all right. Oh, geez. Hey, keep bringing it on, guys. It's going to be a fun night. It could happen in Iran, yeah. I'm with the BTS. Free vs. Joshua. That's another one that they're probably waiting until fans are back. Agreed. Because they can sell out Wembley easy. Oh, hell yeah. Both or Cardiff Stadium, both almost 100,000 capacity. Agreed. It rallies people to a cause that could execute 1 million people to like me and no pasa nada. Agreed. You just took out a guy who's an icon of in Iranian sports. So I mean, as far as like being like great, really good wrestler and all that. Was he a champion? I'm assuming he was, but let's see. Whitaker vs. Cannonier. Winner goes on and fights for the title. Winner of Emerson vs. Till fights loser of Whitaker vs. Cannonier. Unless Emerson wins and Cannonier loses, Cannonier fights Till. Call Dana. We need your matchmaker. There you go. Emerson fights loser of UC 253. If he wins, yeah. All right. Do we have anything in the works for UC 258 event? Let me find out. I don't think so. There's people trying to do. Okay, so I know you guys seen all these. Obviously, there's a bunch of blogs out here, but there's people trying to do John Jones versus Ngannou for UC 258. People trying to do Kamaru Usman versus Conor McGregor UC 258. That we could talk about that. Conor McGregor getting accused again. Jesus. It'd be a hell of a show though, talking about the Rogan thing. Yeah, I would watch. Rogan could do it. He could do it. Here's one problem that comes with it. That Rogan has already come out and said he would rather vote for Trump than Biden. And keep in mind, Rogan endorsed Sanders. That tells you how tired people are of the DNC's bullshit. Or the Dems bullshit, pushing the guy that they want to shove down everyone's throat instead of the guy that people want to vote for. Got to get them both on DMT. Sir, they would die. They would fucking die. Their brains would explode. Dude, Cheeto's on so much Adderall, his eyeballs are spinning 99% of the time. 24 hours a day, his eyeballs are just like, fuck. Why do you think he says so much crazy shit? And then gets on Twitter and fucking just, you know? And then Biden, fuck, I don't even know if that guy knows where he is. Okay? He just fall asleep and just slack jawed and pass out and die. All right? They're not surviving. They're not surviving. They're talking both at the same time or separate? Oh, at the same time. It's a debate. That's what I'm saying. It's a fourth debate is what they're saying. 4-hour fourth debate. First of all, the number of breaks you would need in there for those two old bastards would be fucking insane. The pacing would match like Bellator events where there's actual finishes, where there's like 45 minutes between fights for like beer commercials and fucking like shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Rogan can make Trump smoke weed and all true would come out. Oh, that'd be great. Don't even hand him a joint. Just like with some vents in the side, some chronic smoke just slowly coming in on both of them. And although I think Trump was the kind of guy that if he got high would panic. Like he'd lose his mind, I think. I think Biden would just fall asleep. Who knows though? Let's see. Wade Levers works for combing. That'd be dope. There's a lot of fights to make, dude. You're right, but unfortunately, I don't know. Biden wouldn't do it because he falls asleep midway through. Biden fell asleep as they were telling him about it. So there you go. Kennedy is future champ at 85. Kennedy is definitely future champ, title contender. As far as like he'll have a title fight. Future champ. I mean, obviously depends on the champ. Weird enough, I'd rather see him versus Costa than him versus Izzy. Just for the brutality. That'd be fun. Wilder vs. Fury 3 will happen first, agreed. Fury is honoring the rematch clause, and he will. He should. Joshua is fighting Pulev. If he loses to Pulev, it's over. It's over, baby. He won't, but if he does. Usman fighting in December. Yeah, depends on against who. I think they're waiting to see who comes out of the Woodley Covington fight this weekend, which we'll be talking about in a minute. Rogan slips both Trump and Biden edibles. Now that I would watch. Oh, that would be amazing. If he could pull it off, first of all, Rogan going to fucking jail. Okay, that guy, they won't even jail. He won't even make it out of his podcast. He'd be dead before he got out of there. They found out he dosed him. I think the only human being on the entire planet that could dose both these assholes is Joey Diaz. Joey Diaz would find a fucking way to dose these guys. That'd be so great. Dude, fuck Joe Rogan. Get Joey Diaz. Actually, nothing would ever get done. But I would laugh a lot. Joey Diaz was the moderator. The fuck you doing, cocksucker? Fuck, I'm not Brando. Brando's way better than me. But yeah. Trump would never come back from any kind of a hallucinogenic trip. Right, he'd stay there. And Biden would have a heart attack. Agreed. They need catheters. Yeah. Let's get straight to September 19th UFC card. We will. Usman is versus Burns. Right, Burns. That's right. You're right. God, I hope he doesn't test positive again. That would suck. Kennedy has a lot of potential. No doubt the dark horse of 185 could beat Izzy Acosta. Right. Izzy Acosta, though. Great rolls today. Not to chill and watch football without the volume. Who's calling the game? If it's Joe Buck, I don't blame you. But yeah, why not? Let's talk about this weekend's card. Keep bringing in whatever you guys want to talk about. I'm down with anything. Oh, it looks like we lost Twitch. Fucking Twitch quit on me? Just out of nowhere. That's weird. I just noticed it right now. All right. UFC Vegas 11. Covington versus Woodley. This Saturday, 5 p.m. Pacific time, 8 p.m. Eastern time. With the prelims, both all on ESPN Plus. Prelims kicking off at 2 p.m. Ooh, nice little early-ish card for me. 2 p.m. Pacific time, 5 p.m. Eastern time. First fight of the night. This one got canceled, no? Or this one moved over from the last fight? Let's see. Rescheduled. I want to see if it was rescheduled. Did he get rescheduled? Oh shit! Matt Schnell and Tyson Allen was canceled because Matt Schnell fucking collapsed this last weekend. God damn. Is this real? Tyson Allen versus Jerome Rivera, or is Google tripping? Canada's been having a good run. That dude's fun as fuck to watch. I'm so glad he came down for 205. Fundamentals, right? So trying to recover from yesterday, right? How'd you do in your fantasy leagues? Like shit. What do you guys think about Biden's stance on gun reform? Joe Rogan is a 2A advocate. That's one reason why he's one for Trump. Making this quick because I don't want to make it super political. The show's political. The term assault rifle is, and honestly, people that know better, please comment. Let me know what you guys believe and think, because I'd rather hear from people that know more than I do. But the assault rifle thing is just another word for scary looking gun, my opinion. And I'm look, honestly, I'm a pro 2A guy too, but I'm not like, there's not a hill I'd rather, I don't want to say that, not a hill I wouldn't die on, because that's just a weird thing to say. But just very quickly, I don't care for any kind of gun reform. If anything that makes sense, it keeps the shit out of schools and stuff like that, keeps schools safe somehow, great. But as far as like telling me I can't defend my family with whatever tool I see fit is kind of like borderline. So that's where I'm gonna leave it, dude. Yeah, no, it's all good. I get it. I totally, I'm with you guys. No, it's all good, dude. Hey, and this year we could bring up whatever, but I should start a politics, Sean. I have a lot of political opinions, folks, and a lot of people would get very surprised with maybe not super surprised, but to find out I'm right in the middle. I shit you not. I am as moderate as they get. Like Chris Rock says, there's some shit I'm conservative about, there's some shit I'm liberal about. Crime, I'm conservative. Prostitution, I'm liberal. Get a brain, folks. Stop choosing sides. It's stupid, my opinion. All right. Are you Team Texas, Dan? Yeah, of course he is. That dude's. No one's more Texas. Very few people are more Texas than Mr. Daniel Rodriguez. Let me see what you did, bro. You're talking about oh Jesus. Oh no, I'm getting wait. Oh no, you beat Daniel, right? Condolences on the ass whooping, right, Daniel? Hey, what was up with those tweets Connor deleted having to do with being depressed? Didn't see him. I'm surprised there wasn't a million fucking articles about it. Speaking of water, saying one for oh Jesus. Okay, so is that why everyone was mad? Okay, I didn't really understand why everyone was mad. Like I saw a lot of people that I like that were pissed at her, and I was like, whoa! Like people that I've never seen totally shit on a fighter that wasn't like Greg Hardy or Mike Perry or name another like woman beater. Okay. Straight up, I have never seen more people get pissed at him at her. I've never seen anyone get pissed at her in the first place, right? And somehow they got mad at her. So I'm like, all right, cool, whatever, what happened? And no one would answer me. And then someone sent me the link of her liking a post with Dana talking about Cheeto, and I was like, oh, that's what we're doing. We're mad at her for that, for liking a post and making a comment. Okay, I did like Angela's response to it though. I can't wait to punch your ass. I'm like, because you can just hear her saying it. God damn. Man, did the rest screwed up for Rodriguez 100%? And I'm glad Dana gave his win money. Right, but where is that for everybody else that got screwed by the refs? Yeah, it's stupid. The only reason I'm glad she won. Hey, look, man, I just think it's you got to find a better reason to get pissed at people. I met Greg Hardy. So crazy. There is a workout space in my baseball gym. Since I'm in SoFlo, a bunch of fighters down here. Also saw Poirier at a diner. There you go. Oh, you're straight up. You're in a nice part of Florida. Good shit. I was dope at the end of the do. I wish you did it for everyone that got screwed by the ref, though, because we've seen that happen too much. All right. If this fight's on this card, Tyson, I'm winning. All right. Derek Minner. I get TJ Laramie. Ooh, I've seen Derek Minner fight. Laramie, I haven't seen. I don't remember seeing him fight, so I don't know about that one. Andrew Ewell against Irwin Rivera. I like Ewell on this one, and I know Ewell has let me down before, but he's not gonna let me down this time. Junior Newsom against Randy Costas on the prelims. Here's a fun one. Jessica Rose Clark taking on Sarah Alpart. Jessica Rose Clark has been out for a minute. She's coming back at 125 pounds. She was a strawweight. Now she's this is a freaking bantamweight fight. God, that's right. She was a flyweight. Now she's the bantamweight. If you guys, I don't know if you guys see her stuff on Twitter and on Instagram. She calls herself the Team Little Thick or whatever. Get thick, eat burgers, get thick, and lift and get thick and all that. One Tyron Woodley is saying some shit on her posts and liking shit and all that. And Woodley like himself some thick. So I'm gonna take Jessica Rose Clark in that fight just because I'm a fan. I might be wrong. Who knows? Then just a big ass fucking prelims. Jordan Espinosa taking on David Dvorak. Ooh, I'm going Dvorak in that one. Mayra Bueno Silva against Mara Romero Borella. I don't know. Whichever name is harder to say, pick that one. Mercer Bektik. Although Garagori is a bad motherfucker. Ooh, that's a hard one to pick. Connor what's up, Mason? Connor is pissed because media stated that he was arrested for a sex crime, right? Apparently he was never arrested. He was questioned about release. If true, I can see why he'd be upset. Right. So the story came out, wasn't TMZ. Somebody else broke the story, but they broke the story saying that Conor McGregor was arrested for and accused of sexual assault. First it was saying he was arrested and then questioned and then released. It's hard to determine whether he was arrested or not. So I understand why the media jumped on the word arrested. I get it. I don't like it. Because again, look, guys, straight up, it's coming from someone that was a journalist and was in the media for a long time. It went from getting it right to getting it first. That's what it was. You know what I mean? You guys remember when Kobe crashed, or when Kobe died, passed away, rest in peace, Kobe and Gigi and everyone else on that helicopter. There was word that Rick Fox was on that helicopter and died. A lot of people thought Rick Fox died. And then he popped up on one of the memorial shows. Like he wasn't in there, obviously. And it was the race to be first in the news media is one of the 24-hour news cycle is the dumbest fucking thing that could have ever happened in news. Honestly, it's so stupid. I hate it. I've hated it forever. I've always thought it was a bad idea. But there's a thing about getting it right and being right, right? When you have an argument with somebody or a discussion with somebody or debating with somebody, there's people that want to get it right. So those are people be like, okay, maybe I'm wrong. What did you hear? Or maybe I'm wrong. What have you read? Or maybe I'm wrong, but what do you think? All right, let's look it up. That's the getting it right guy. The guy that fights for his point, no matter how stupid it is, how clearly wrong it is, no matter how much evidence you show them, that's the I gotta be right guy. Okay. The media is not, it's not get it right away. It's get it first. Oh, we came up for we broke the news first. You broke the news first here. TMZ is fucking complicit of that shit. 100%. Do it all the time. That's the problem. So do I think the people in media are evil? No. Do I think they're stupid? Sometimes. Do I think the race to be first is the worst thing in the money, put in clicks, views, all that shit? Excuse me, advertising dollars. What's the worst thing that happened in journalism? 100%. We're long, long away from the times of Walter Cronkite, where there's like an actual trusted voice in media. Again, guys, this is about being first now. It's not. We see it in MMA all the time. It's about being first, not about being right. So they didn't wait for the facts on Conor, and they never wait for the facts on Conor because Conor gets so many clicks anywhere he goes or any website he goes on that you got to get it first. So they was like, oh fuck, do we know? Fuck it, just post it, dude. Just post it. Fuck it, and they did. So yeah, he was questioned and he was released. If there was actual evidence he did anything, he probably wouldn't be released. Now, so that caveat, this is in a different country. I forgot which one. I think it was a French, somewhere around France. I think. I'm not 100% sure. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. Could have been a little bit of money passed around here and there. Okay. But yeah, they jumped on it, man. They jumped on the story. So I get why he's upset. I didn't see any of his tweets that he deleted about depression. No, I have to look that up later. Tognoni was having a good run till he screwed up a couple of fights, right? See, yep. Everybody's in on that. All her stuff was like eat burgers, lift heavy, get thick, right? T Wood is married. Maybe he needs to unlike some of that shit and delete replies. Oh, head kick, throw him out, do who you got if you want to. I'm mad at people hating at T Wood. I don't understand that shit. I don't know why they get mad. Can't fucking say Covington. Not his shtick nor his fighting style. I get it, man. He's not for everybody. But love him or hate him, people will watch him. You know what I'm saying? That's why he's doing what he's doing. I don't think he believes most of the shit he says. T Wood is about to marry Covington's fist. Or the other way around. Who knows? He likes buns. Everyone, yeah, of course. Everyone is a big fan of buns. Alpar ain't that great. Should be an easy win for Lil Thick, right? T Wood about to let me down again. I don't know. Look, man, if he holds back like he did last against Usman and against who did he fight last? Whatever. He has this problem where he's fucking holding back the whole time. He's not throwing hands anymore. Everyone hunting for Conor money, any accusation possible. Exactly. Who doesn't? Went to a bar to watch football yesterday. First time since COVID started. There you go, man. Just be safe out there, please. PBS is the only outlet that isn't just big business selling people shit. PBS and PBS, like, they get donations for you to give you gifts and shit. But no, you know what I like? And people give me shit for this. C-SPAN. Yeah, C-SPAN. C-SPAN does it. Yeah. And it's celebrity with money, right? You're tripping. Anywhere in the world, if you got money and or fame, you go home, not to jail, right? No, I'm with you. That could have been the thing. Who knows? The point is we didn't get the facts at all, like the complete right story. We got the first story. Haas Renegade in Madrid. Ooh, get Madrid for sure. Yeah, there you go, dude. Good shit, bro. He's a good dude. Mention Jay Pages. He won't know me like by name, but mention Jay Pages. He knows. Honestly, his jiu-jitsu is fucking crazy. I've watched him do that. All right, main card. Kevin Holland versus Darren Stewart. This is a fucking tough fight. It's a good fight, but Kevin Holland jumping up to 185 against a 185er. I feel like Kevin Holland might be a little overconfident. He's coming in, and he's gonna come in and get taken out by Stewart. I'm picking Stewart in that one. Mackenzie Dern against Random Marcos. Random Marcos gets in dogfights all the time and somehow ends up on the ground during the fight, where Mackenzie Dern rules. And she's going to take her out. So Mackenzie Dern by submission in that one. Johnny Walker finally coming back. Let's hope that shoulder's good. Taking on Ryan Spann, who's a worthy opponent. This is going to be a good fight, folks. I'm going to take Johnny Walker in this one. Johnny Walker for the win and get himself back into the 205 title hunt. Kazmat Chimaev against Gerald Meerschaert. He's one that is dividing everybody. Meerschaert is one of those dudes who can pull off some upsets, man. He can pull off some crazy upsets. So I will not be surprised to see Chimaev take an L here. So what do you guys think? Chimaev pull it off again? They're trying to give him fucking 2 fights and shit all the time. So, oh, there you go. Yep, good fight. That's a good fight too. Walker and Spann is good. Ryan Spann, people don't give him enough credit. But what do you guys think about this Chimaev Meerschaert fight? Because that's a solid fucking fight. I'm excited about that fight. Let's see if I can find a Connor tweets article. There's no way no one put that out. I didn't see it. That dude, no one made a fucking okay. That's fucking weird. Nobody made a Connor like depression fucking article. Meerschaert stand-up ain't great. Huh? Right. Yeah, 3 times for the most of the 185. There you go. It looks like Chimaev is moving up from 170. They're trying to he gets a win here, and he's trying to get Damian Maia. That dude's trying to book 2 fights every time he goes because he's gonna finish him that quick. He's gonna survive it. I mean, it'll be interesting. If he pulls it off, I'll give him all the credit in the world. But come on, Doc. Come on now. Anyway. All right. Moving on. The disrespect. Coleman event. Donald Cerrone with Nico Price. That's a fun fight. Nobody's fucking talking about. Look at all the headlines. No one's talking about it. That's a good fight. Nico Price brings the heat, and Donald Cerrone. You're hoping the right Donald Cerrone shows up. Because you guys can see it right there. And Nico Price is a real 170er. Walks in the cage at probably 180 something. So, on paper, solid fight. In reality, oh, by the way, I'm taking I'm gonna take Mearshart in the other fight. I'm calling the upset the upset. All right, dude. Hey, take care. Go Bucks. Next week, bro. You'll get it. Shemaev has been bouncing back and forth between 85 and 170. Good for him. Shit, that weight cut sucks. Well, there you go then. But I'm still taking Mearshart on the upset. This is the upset pick. On this one, Donald Cerrone with Nico Price. Nico Price is gonna take him out. He's gonna take him out. And while I totally agree with this, forecast calls for 100% for chance of violence. I think Cerrone's gonna take the be on the short end, and it's not gonna go well. My opinion. I hope it's not the end of Donald Cerrone, but if he gets taken out something nasty, it could be the end of Donald Cerrone. Gotta hope he wins, man. But I'm taking Nico Price. All right. Then of course, the main event, Colby comes in at Tyron Woodley. This is one that should have happened already. What do you say about this fight? Colby comes in running the high. It's already been done. Hey, you're not. You could. I'm not gonna fight you on that point. I'll say that much. But, Colby Covington against Tyron Woodley. A fight where, remember Tyron Woodley was the champ and he was supposed to fight Covington at some point. He was saying that he's never hated somebody. Like he's never wanted to hurt somebody that badly. Like he was that pissed at Covington for talking all that shit. You get Covington beating RDA. He's like, where you at, Tyron Woodley? I'm gonna come to your house. I'm gonna knock your door down. All that bullshit. He's basically stealing and having a more aggressive version of the Chael Sonnen playbook. Except not as funny. Nowhere near as funny. Jesus, Covington's not fucking funny at all. God, he's cringy when it comes to that. But a lot of people talking about him though, so good for him. But this fight is rough, man. Like, I want to pick Tyron Woodley. I'm gonna pick Tyron Woodley, and it's hard to be confident in that pick though, because Tyron Woodley's he hasn't fucking thrown hands in a minute. Woodley's problem is like Lawler, so many options you can't decide what to throw. Right? He just needs to fucking throw sometimes. He held back so much against Usman, and it's hard, man. There's a lot of pressure on Woodley to win. And Woodley loses this fight, there's gonna be a lot of questions. All right, I don't know if he'll, I mean, he was 2 in a row losses, right? Kamaru Usman and then Gilbert Burns basically outclassed him. That a loss of Colby Covington, I'm not saying it's gonna seal his career, but it'll make Tyron Woodley a legitimate gatekeeper, I think. So, I think Colby wins. Puts pressure on T Wood, has him against the fence, telegraphs his right hand, and takes him down. Anthony's decided he can fight Colby by unanimous decision. Wouldn't be a surprise, man. Excuse me. Tyron gonna win. Colby cannot stand up with him. Tyron can wrestle with him. Ooh, that's a hard one. I think Colby can't stand with him. I think Tyron Woodley needs to put it on him. I'll say that much. Tyron, Brazil, you're dumb. Yeah, that's what he's saying. Yeah, I think Price finishes them against Cerrone. I agree. Against Burns, it was bad. Burns lifted across the distance with hooks. Should have been a KO recipe. Right. But again, it's that thing where Woodley has now where he does not throw. He doesn't want to throw for whatever reason, or just can't, or whatever reason you want to put on it, whatever the deal is with that. He just does not want to throw hands anymore. And it would be nice to see the old, wrestle with a really good overhand right Woodley come back for a minute. Right. So, yeah. If I was Woodley's manager, I'd tell him to take this fight yet. Yeah. Well, this is weekend, so it's gonna be a hard one. But T Wood is not the old T Wood. Agreed. You see Mearshart's getting how do you see Mearshart getting it done? Decision. Split. It's gonna be a crazy fight. But goddamn, Jimmy is such a fucking bad motherfucker. I'm not confident in that pick. I'm just taking the upset on that one. Woodley loses, he comes the Brunson at welterweight. He's a gatekeeper welterweight. I don't think he wants that. Woodley's a G for taking this fight, man. Yeah. Woodley takes this fight, and it's like RDA taking the fights that he's taking. Like, fights that he's clearly like not good for him. Yep, lot on the line. He was like when someone passes me a guitar. I know 1,000 songs, but can't think of one to play. I agree with you. He just does not want to throw. I don't know what the hell's going on with that dude, but it is what it is. All right, looking ahead, see what cards Google has updated. 253. Still looking about the same. Adesanya Costa, Reyes Blackowish as the top events. Olmo vs. Aldana still not fucking completed on their website. I'm not surprised. I know there's a bunch of this is where they put the Teixeira fight on. So I think Teixeira Santos on this card, right? Then you got the Brian Ortega vs. Chainsaw Young card, bro. And Habib Gaethje on October 24th. That's coming up. Let's hope we make it to that. Let's hope we make it that far. Yeah, this is a fight RDA took, the Islam Makhachev fight. We're all looking at that like, fuck are you thinking? God damn, bro. All right. A few minutes left, folks, before I have to run. Throw out whatever last minute comments you got, topics, whatever. I will check the headlines before we go. So, RDA, hard to schedule in MMA history. Yeah, he's not a bitch. Nothing but killers. Agreed. No, but RDA is a bad motherfucker. People don't give that dude the respect he deserves, honestly. Is he costing next weekend? Let's hope we get there. Fucking USADA. Let's hope USADA doesn't fuck this up. I love Costa talking shit. Like, hey, USADA didn't catch me, bro. Like, I'm juiced to the gills. Like, goddamn. There you go. Follow Mason on Twitter. All right, guys. Checking the headlines here. A lot of weird, beardy shit, but nothing. Nothing crazy. Yeah. Did you have to start a new Twitter, dude? Didn't you have to start a new Twitter? You had a different one before. Mason. How about Bellator moving to CBS? Good for them. Still are shit at promoting, and let me know when the cards are fucking on. God damn. It was a pain in the ass to watch this last one. I was just trying to watch the Madrid fight. Turns out I was on fucking YouTube. Okay, cool. But after that, the rest of the card was like Paramount or something. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Bored with Izzy Costa fight. Just needs to happen. Dude, we just need to get there. Let's just get there. Yeah. Bored with Izzy Costa. Fight just needs to happen. Right. All this shit talking. Imagine Paulo does not make weight. He walks around at 230. He's a big dude. If he don't make weight, dog, Izzy shouldn't take the fight. If he comes in, if Costa comes in overweight, Izzy, I don't think Izzy should take the fight. Oh, okay, I got you. I was gonna say I've seen you like a few times, and it's like I just like I know you should have more than like whatever followers you got right now, way more. So, all right, let's check it. Let's second check of the headlines, and we got nothing new. Oh, Cejudo's talking shit about O'Malley. That's not special. No, I don't care. What else we got? I think. Oh, Tyron Woodley says Nick Diaz deserves to be a UFC Hall of Famer. I agree. A lot of people disagree with me. Honestly, what does UFC Hall of Famer even mean anyway, dude? Shit. We need to figure out an MMA Hall of Fame. There you go, MMA JA or the MMA Journalists Association. If you're still a fucking thing, figure that shit out. An MMA Hall of Fame, a legitimate one. Okay, there you can make a difference now, fuckers. O'Malley ain't built for this sport. I mean, physically, he's getting hurt. All right, guys, that's gonna do for me tonight. Appreciate the fuck out of all you guys coming to hang out. Where Jack, pleasure as always. MMA guys, appreciate it, man. Mason, make sure you follow this man. Red Mako. BTS, Drew has a show. He went live earlier today. I'm gonna catch you here in a little bit. I still gotta go eat dinner, so I'll probably watch it during that. Make sure you catch his show, BTS Beyond the Sport, and he does an MMA show. It's Drew _Scuffo, SCUFFO. I think DREW _ SCUFFO. I think it's his Twitter. So you hit that up. I'll try to find the tweet and retweet it. Of course, Head Kick, hanging out. SJ, appreciate you. Who else do we have? I'm broken. It's always a pleasure. I know Brando was here. I can't find him now. Daniel, I know he's already gone, but appreciate you hanging out, bro. Good luck to the Bucks, except against us. Robert Jerseys. It's been a couple shows, man. I appreciate you coming back and hanging out, dude. Who else do we have early? Shek Tong. Oh, Shek Tong on Twitter, right? Talking about I gotta get Biden and Trump on DMT. You do, really do. What else we got? All right, well that's as far back as I can go. So anyone that tuned in, appreciate the hell out of you guys. There you go. SUCOFF. So Drew DREW_SUCOFF. There you go. All right, guys. Oh, okay. You want me to tell you the story? Very quickly. I'll make this because you're asking about the story. Just very quick. Later, SJ. A couple years ago, what has it been 2 years, 3 years, maybe? I think 2 or 3 years. The Keyboard Warriors was a different cast, but it was definitely still me and Fred and Jesse. But we used to have another fella named Andrew Reed from the UK. Really good dude. I wish we could have done a show with like his life experience. All the stories he told us about his life. Holy shit. That dude was amazing. He's a fucking amazing, like it's an amazing story. I wish we would have recorded that shit. Someone needs to write a book about that dude's life. He was so wild. He was a wild dude. Anyway, he passed away unexpectedly. And that got us pretty good. That hurt us pretty good because he was seriously like such a good fucking dude, man. And he was fucking awesome. And like we would do the show and then we go off air and we would talk for another 2 hours just shooting this shit. You know what I mean? And we're talking UK time around this time. It's like 2, 3 in the morning. And that dude would just stay up and just tell us stories about life, how he grew up and all sorts of stuff. And I mean, it was wild shit, like shit that you and your boys would sit back with a beer. He was from Wiltshire in the UK. So, and I'm saying it wrong on purpose because he hated that. I say Wiltshire. I think it's Wiltshire or something like that. But I said Wiltshire on purpose because he hated that. But that is, that's my send-off, my sign-off for every show in honor of our brother Andrew Reed, who's no longer with us. Rest in peace, brother. Who passed unexpectedly. A couple days before my birthday, which really sucked. But like, not selfishly, it sucked because like, it just sucked. I was to this day, it still hurts to talk about sometimes. Not because it was my birthday, but because like he's that good of a fucking guy. So, yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's what it is, man. That's my sign off for every show I got. For the Keyboard Warriors specifically, I'll do it sometimes on the other ones, but in this one, I do it every time because that is that's my tribute to our brother. So, that being said, make sure you follow us all on all the social medias. KeyboardWarriorsMMA.com for all the shows. Eli32, if you go on there, you go to my bio, hit the link tree, you find where we are at everywhere, including other shows that I do. Shout out to the sponsors, RipTheWords.com, SpicePros.com. And as always, good night and good night, Wilshire.